Let's find out what the trading call should be this morning. Let's connect with our charters then. The SGX Nifty sub 10,000. You've got the double whammy of coronavirus as well as crude oil prices. What trading strategy should you be betting on? Dr. Narayan, going to come to you first.
Good morning, everyone. Well, the market is certainly roiled by what one has seen at the SGX, at the Dow, everywhere. Markets are into definitely a state of panic. So for today, a couple of sell calls to start the day with. Picking up the weaker ones. First up is a sell call in Indiabull Housing. I think one of the affected stocks with this Yes Bank panic, add in the mix of the markets itself being under some pressure. So Indiabull Housing should fall to somewhere around 180, 185 levels at the minimum. So that's a short with a 5 rupee stop from entry. The second stock that I would also recommend as a short is Indigo. Indigo had slipped rather sharply yesterday, closing down. I would believe that it can drop down to somewhere in the 1120 to 1140 price zone from the current 1155, 1160. Initiate short with a 10 rupee stop.
All right, moving on then. Kunal, your strategies this morning?
So I'll also initiate a couple of sell calls given the kind of global pressure we've seen yesterday and the incremental downtick from Dow futures. As of now, first one is a sell on Voltas. I think that stock is now forming double bottom or double top formation. It's on the verge of breaking its lower end of its double top formation. So I would expect the stock to start going into the selling pressure. So short Voltas with a target of 600, stop loss to be kept at 660. The second will be a sell on MRF. Tire stocks are also bound to take a lot of heat over the last couple of days. We've seen that happening for many of the tire stocks. Even MRF has seen selling pressure from current levels as well. So I believe MRF could be a good shorting candidate at current levels. 61,000 as a target and stop us at 64,000.
And Amit, your top bets?
Good morning, Avan. We still see a good amount of downside for this market, but in the short term, I think this market has moved into an oversold terrain. So we are expecting a good rebound from 10,100, 10,000 zone. We have a 2 buy recommendation. That's why a contra bet. Our first recommendation would be going long on Cadila Healthcare futures. Here the rationale is the stock is trading above the 200 DMA, and if you see the overall pharma index, we are seeing an upside of at least 15% in next 2 to 3 weeks time frame. So we are looking for a target somewhere around 275, 280 for Cadila. The stop loss we would suggest would be 243. We would suggest one should wait for an opening levels to enter around 250 to 254 to enter your long positions. Our second pick would be going long on Cipla futures. Here the rationale is, as we see, BSE Pharma Index is positioned for a 15-20% rally in the coming weeks. We think Cipla is likely to outperform that index. A major base building in Cipla is seen between the zone of 405 to 420. So we think this is the good area to initiate long positions with a stop loss of 402 on a future front, and we are looking for a target of 445 in 2 to 3 days time frame.